El Pinche Mundo and Choslar. Here we go. 2 pairs set. Ay, ay, ay. How did we get there?
Easy game.
Cash Game World Championship.
And speaking of, he's all in here too.
Oh, cool.
Against HTT. Do you know? Have you played with HTT?
Yeah, I played a little bit, not a lot.
In this one, it looks like PTSD opens. This full Johnny 3-bets the small blinds.
Yeah, I kind of like how like those two nicknames are like the opposites and they battle every hand.
the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
And we get a small bet on Queen 7 deuce. That's more standard than the bet size we saw earlier, I assume, right?
Yeah. You can't read into that as much.
And then PTSD comes along with a call. Deuce of spades on the turn. And Peaceful Johnny continues on the bigger side. PTSD comes along with a call. And then it's a 3 of clubs on the river here. Peaceful Johnny checks now. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Peaceful Johnny checks. PTSD fires for what he has left. And we do get a call. Now we're playing poker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm generally trying to steer clear of these guys as, from what I can. Although I'm debating, being less scared of Stefan. It's hard to make a judgment on that because I'm very scared of him. But maybe I can catch a few hits as he falls to the ground here. I don't know how he's playing, but he's definitely he definitely seems like the type of player where he's either the very best player in the game or the very worst player, depending on the mood.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Banana Play in the chat asks, Nimrod also a SIG grinder? He usually plays heads up, right? You guys know?
He mentioned in Discord that he mostly plays heads up and he's like rest on his 6 max. So yeah, and yeah, he grinds a lot for the challenge. I think he wanted to qualify for VIP games and he was grinding 9 tables at some point, but then he decided that it wasn't worth it with Stefan, putting like 15-hour sessions.
Yeah, he realized Stefan never sleeps pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
I got a hand.
He was on every table for a while, and he's in my sample. He's running like God. He was like 7k above EV in my sample, but I'm sure he's an excellent player because he's got plenty of hands and seems to be doing well.
How many tables do you think he was playing?
I'm not sure, but it's got to be upwards of 10 at some points because him and Stefan were trading the top spot for a while before I guess Nimrod got a little bit tired.
Yeah. Look at this super. The overbet jam here. And I got a hand ready that we can review after.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm scared of Super. Super, yeah, he's got some tricks up his sleeve. Yeah, looks like the tides are turning against Stefan.
Yeah, I avoid him on his good days, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is the thing with it depends on how you approach poker as well. Like I tend to play just 4 or 5 tables, and if I feel like when I have options of 20 tables running, and I can play and then add myself to another waitlist, or I can start a table and then I see one of my tables has Decky and then Stefan on the table. I'm just, especially if Stefan's like on my immediate left, I'm like, you know what? I can just make one of my 4 tables a different one. I don't feel any shame in changing that, especially with where I'm at in my career. But yeah, in terms of the actual 500 NL guys, I think there's just lots of solid players, lots of people, lots of guys mixing it up. People are not afraid to put in the big bluffs.
Better player by a lot, but he would play 2 tables and like try to destroy you, and it would take up so much concentration to fight back that it just like wasn't worth it. Like maybe you can have an edge, but you have to work for it so hard that you rather just don't.
If someone for some reason like ran a freeway spot.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's going on with the beef between you guys, by the way?
Oh, it's heating up. It's heating up. I actually, now that I recognize your Discord name, I think you mix a lot of, you mix some cash as well, right? I feel like I've seen your screen name.
Yeah.
PokerStars and
I
games.
Yeah, I kind of switched to cash from MTTs because I absolutely hate the MTT grind when you have to be playing until the morning and you're sitting there having to one table and then get 12th place or whatever. It's kind of mentally tough, and it's tough to have a nice balance in your life, and yeah, when you live in Europe. So for that reason, I switched to cash the last couple of years. But then I also find it kind of boring, and it's kind of dead in all the pools. So
Yeah, Singapore, okay. Yeah, I looked into it in Austria. Both crypto and stocks is taxed a bunch. So it feels like there's not so much interest in doing it. So there they buy stock that pay out big dividends to collect income with no taxes. I see. Yeah, Europe has... It's one of those things where, in Europe, anytime they realize they can make money on something, they just go hard on it, figuring out how to get the most taxes. Poker is the same. In France, rake is super high. Just because the government one day say, we either make this illegal or we make it legal, but then we're going to tax the hell out of it. That's kind of what happens. So Cottage opens, Coley 3-bets the button, we get a call, sorry, calls the button, my god. See, this is the same as in when I'm playing. Once we go past 3 hours, right now I've been live for 4 hours 43, I'm just hallucinating and saying nonsense. Of course he doesn't 3-bet, he just calls. Yeah, he calls. Check, overbet, call. Cottage checks, Coley checks, 7 on the river. I feel like I've seen Coley do this so much with bluffs and it keeps getting calls that it's almost getting ridiculous. I feel like as long as he doesn't start showing up with the goods, maybe people are gonna keep calling there. But the problem is he probably feels like he keeps getting here on the river and he never has anything, so he's like, alright, well, I gotta go for it. But yeah, I've seen so many people call 3 times the pot. And yeah, he had you out, my guy. Mamma mia. I got 2 huge ones through right before the no NT tables closed last night. Oh, so you couldn't make the contest then, right? I think it was too late, probably.
Did you vote for one of the hands you want?
I voted for the King 4 suited.
Yeah, that's not a bad vote.
Is that you? Oh, I guess you can't say.
No.
When does it finish, actually? Do we know? Until when can we vote?
I'm not sure. I wasn't sure with the Pocket 3's hand if it was legit to maybe only jam chops. I have pair, call. Ooh, unlucky, bro. Jack.
So the more you can adjust, the better.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I also wonder if, like, I have no memory anymore. Maybe I should play some poker.
A 9 big blind 3 bets, by the way. Did Kiss My Ace maybe open 3 big blinds here? And then he 4 bet 25? I think?
9 is not super strange in the ante-game.
But we don't see it very often, I think, against normal openers.
Oh,
you see, if somebody does 2.5, you feel like you'll see 9 still a bunch?
I mean, that's what I'm playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
if they went 2, then it's a pretty big 3 bet, but still could be fine.
Kiss going for 15.5 big blinds into 53. Choslar, he does 4 bet pot. Choslar, I gotta say, he's been one of the most aggressive players I've seen, and often showing up with very little, like that hand he had with you when you had the queens.
I played with him a bit today.
Well, he's introducing himself to the stream with a jam here. Ace Queen against the Jack. Kriak, a known believer.
Kriak snaps it too, eh?
El Pinche Mundo and Choslar. Here we go. 2 pairs set. Ay. How did we get there?
Easy game.
Interesting. He continued on 9-8-3. 6 on the turn. He bets big, gets called again, and then ace on the river.
Yeah, so it went check all, right?
Yeah. And now Kriak.
So now he's thinking of leading?
Yeah, maybe. The little piglet avatar. The piggy bank.
Thinking of leading here is interesting. I don't really understand it because... Okay, so Fergar, yeah, is going to check back some 10s, jacks, queens, kings, but how much ace-x does Kriak really have? How does this card really help his range?
Maybe he's thinking he wants to make it look like he's stealing it because the ace rolled and that's not good for certain cards of Fergar, so then it makes Fergar curious. Oh my god.
Ace-x of spades, maybe? Yeah, that...
Not what I expected.
I don't really see on the connected board how you can float ace-high turn, so...
Damn, Nimrod is mega deep on this table. We get a call. Oh my god, this Kriak guy is a magnet for big pots right now.
Donk, Kriak's specialty play.
Oink,
Yeah,
oink.
yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god. That's like brutal. And I would rate him, and then he knew me by name, and then one time I ran into him in Vegas, said hi.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, these days, I don't know, I kind of stopped watching UFC almost entirely. Tennis tomorrow, Sinner Alcaraz. I only watch tennis when it's like the finals, and then also the only 2 games lifetime that Djokovic has lost against Alcaraz. I had money on Djokovic both times. I was in Vegas both times, and I was like, oh, I'll bet, a little bit. I bet he lost both those games. So yeah, screw this.
Well,
Eisenhorn raise, freeway calls, Coley calls. Queen 9-5, checks around, ace on the turn. Eisenhorn bets, freeway calls, Coley calls. Oh, Coley raises. And freeway calls, and that's where Coley made the speech about having Jack 10. Which I thought was mega obvious. And then he jammed. And as we all know, when Coley jams, it's always a bluff, so of course we call. But no. Mr. Liar himself with the 9s.
Who offers the blockers aren't real coaching?
Me.
Oh. How much do you charge?
50 an hour.
Okay, I can afford that.
And then you just get to watch me play no limit 50 quick tables, and just every time I ship it with ace king, they have aces and kings. I'm guessing by the 10th hour you'll get the picture.
We are about to play several big pots.
I got my eyes open.
Big pot on B2, big pot on B1.
Well, not yet on B2.
True.
I got a bigger pot right now on the table, but I see them. I don't think I have B1. Oh, okay. What Nimrods? What in the world is going on here? Whoa! Combo. No, yeah, just a pair and a draw against the Kings. And Sai losing a big one to I'm Pada. Somebody's has got ace 10.
Yeah. And ace queen versus ace 5. Didn't follow the action. That's still my bet.
I didn't see either. Got their lates. If anybody has a busted flush draw, I guess. Oh, actually, no. Fergal also can have one, but then that would be with the ace only. Maybe no limits, king, queen of hearts. Oh. Hey! No chop, Fergar, sorry. That looks like... Is that a 4-bet pots?
Yeah.
But then Choslao checked? No, he's big blind, I guess. MV court is sitting out. Min click!
Yeah, okay.
He's got Jack 10.
Yeah.
That's the Choslao special. Jack 10 here.
That would make sense. A little bit afraid to get jammed on with Jack 10.
Jack 10 of spades.
Oh. Well, it's all going in now, if that's what he's got.
Boom. Snap. Overpair. Oh, that's brutal.
You never heard that
I
expression?
don't think so.
In horseshoes, the whatever's thrown closest gets the point, right?
I don't know, actually. How about this?
Ah, man, whatever. And then in hand grenades, you don't have to hit the target. You just gotta be near the target, right? So the saying goes, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Okay.